A murder mystery, chat. This is what we are playing. The Centennial case, a Shijima story. Now, in this story, we are solving murders, chat. That's what we will be doing. Yo, what's good, Jaden? How are you, man? But yeah, we are going to be solving murders, and this is the story. This is what we're going to be playing. This is my next story for you guys. This is my next stream for you guys. We're going to be diving into some murder mysteries. You guys are going to be helping me solve murders. I will be asking you guys for your opinion and what's going down. So yeah, so make sure you guys pay attention. You know, I need all the help that I can get. So so let's get it. So this is for you guys. Do you guys want the audio, like the sound, to be in Japanese or in English? Would it be easier for me just to leave it in English for you guys? Because I know a lot of people don't really hear Japanese and don't really want to read the subtitles because sometimes I understand people's screens may be too small. Like somebody might be watching on a phone. So do y'all want me to change the audio to English? Okay, Jada wants it to stay in Japanese. Okay, Jada, let me find out you know some Japanese. What about you, Drizzy? You want me to leave it in Japanese or you want it to be in English? Like I said, this is a murder mystery. So we will be playing it, we will be going through it, and y'all will be helping me solve the case. I just think it would be. I'm fine with either. Japanese sound cool. English is practical. Okay. Okay. Well, we're gonna start up. We're gonna start from the beginning. If you guys have any trouble seeing the text, please let me know. The videos contain all the clues to solving the mysteries, who will be killed and by whom. Watch closely and reason it out. Okay, y'all hear that, chat? The book Cafe Work takes place in 2022. Yeah. Okay, so we're at a book signing. Haruka Kagami. Detective. Okay, everything's popping up really fast.
大盛況じゃないか。はるかさんももうミステリー界のベストセラー作家だな。あ、
これもすべてエイジさんのおかげですよ。ありがとうございます。
Akari Yamis.
わざわざ並ばなくても来るんだったら言ってくれたらよかったのに。本当に私のサインが欲しくて来たんですか？それともあかりさんに会いに。
いや。
Akari.
まあ2人の顔が見たかったってのはまあ確かなんだけど、今日はお願いがあってきたんだ。
お願い？
A favor.
今度俺の成果で100年に一度の代替わりの行事があるんだけど、その時に。
But what's good, Jersey? How are you,
エイジさ
man?
んのご実家って富士山麓にある立派なお屋敷ですよね。
ああ、長年にわたって医療、とりわけ老化抑止の研究を続けてきた家系なんですが、ちょっと恥ずかしながら親父とこじれて家を飛び出してきた身でして、そこで作家のはるかさんの手を借りて取材という体裁で調べられないかと。
何を調べるんですか？
代々うちに伝わる不老の果実、そして掘り起こされた白骨死体について。
静岡県富士峰郡天満村にあります日本家屋の庭で昨日午後3時ごろ白骨化した遺体が発見され、
I'm doing good. How about you? I'm good, thank you.
遺体は大きな桜の木の根元にあり、年齢や性別は不明ということで、警察は身元の確認を。
They found a body under a cherry tree. We're playing a movie, chat. That's why it looks so beautiful and realistic. Okay, I'm seeing women, the cherry blossom ceremony, Yoko Shijima. Okay, so now we're playing the family. Uh, let me see. Let's go to relations. So we're gonna look at the family tree just for a second. So we have Yoko Shijima. She is the second wife and is married to Ryoi Shijima. He's the head of the Shijimas, and he has three kids. He has an eldest son, uh, Kuzunaga Shijima. He has a second son, or the middle child, Shijima, and a third son, Mitsunori Shijima. Okay, so the eldest is a medical consultant. The middle child is a cell cycle scholar. What the hell? Okay, and the youngest is a medical student. So we got Haruka Kagami and Akara Yamise. Haruka is a mystery writer and Akari is an editor. And then we have Yui Kasuga. She's the housekeeper. And we have Takahiko Kusakari, who's the gardener. Okay. So we have two household staff, which is Yayoi Kusaga and Takahito Kusakari is the gardener. Okay. So these are the characters in the story chat in this scene that we're playing right now. I'm gonna pronounce the names as best as I can.
エイジさんが小説の監修もしてらしたなんて。
はい。この加賀美遥さんが書いたミステリー小説
So
の
these
価
are
格
the
交渉をエイジさんにお願いしてるんです。
じゃあトリックなんかも彼が？
トリックは私が。
すごいわね。
so these are that's the writer and the
私もた
editor.
まに読みますけど、犯人が分かったためしかなくて。何か読むコツとかあるんですか？
そうですね。ミステリーには当然謎っていうものがありますよね。その謎を解く手がかりも必ずある。それらを結びつけて考えてみると、なんとなく仮説が浮かび上がってくるものなんですよ。
Connect the clues and arrive at a hypothesis.
はい。
Okay. Every story has a mystery as well as clues to help solve that mystery. Okay. In this cognitive space, I fit the mystery and clues together like a puzzle. Come up with a hypothesis and build a connected path of logic. E.g., and I'm here to help with the reasoning.
私の頭の中のイメージのエイジさんですけどね。
じゃあ早速
やってみましょう。
Okay. So this is our cognitive space. So hypothesis. Okay, so clues help solve mysteries. We know that. Connecting the two creates an hypothesis. Create multiple hypotheses or hypotheses to uncover the truth. Okay, so we completed the tutorial. So this is just like a tutorial chat.
とこんな感じで。はあ。謎と手がかりを結びつけて仮説を立てる。それがミステリーを読むコツです。
山瀬さんは編集をなさっているんですよね。エイジさんとは。
科学設定の交渉をしてくれる先生を探していたところ知り合いまして、今日のことも無理言って取材をお願いしたんです。
ご快諾いただきありがとうございます。主人がぜひにって。どうぞゆっくりしていってくださいね。あら、お似合いですわ。
What is this? This is the middle child, EG.
へえ、かっこいいじゃないですか。
ほん
Do
と
you need to
見違
work
えま
tomorrow?
した。
下手な格好して
No, I do
に
not
参加
work
するのも
tomorrow.
わざわざ用意してくれたし、何より。
Why, what's up? I've been trying to play with you all day. I joined you earlier, but you wasn't there. It's important. You wanted to look good for Akari. 'Let's not assume.
何より何です？もしかしてあかりさんにかっこいいところを？
違うよ。
でも着物があってよかった。
どなたかの着物なんですか？
いや、
Kimono.
これは昔俺の
So,
ために
chat, another thing I should warn you guys, not warn, but I wanted to say that this delves a lot into Japanese heritage and Japanese culture. So please just keep in mind that kimono is something that Japanese people wear to like a ceremony. It's like formal wear for them. So,
仕立ててもらったやつで。
so there go the
お客
housekeeper.
様でしたか。申し訳ございません。お久しぶりです。
すいません。
Because I need to help to help my grandpa in the kitchen.
ありましたっけ？
そうね。弥生さんがいらしたのは3年前だから、2人は初対面かしら。その前にどこかで？
いえ、なんだか懐かしい香りがしたものですから。
それ私かも。シトラスの香水使ってるから。
そう言われるとほんのりいい香り。こちら住み込みでお手伝いをしてもら
Our
って
live-in housekeeper. Yayoi-san.
それで？
この後の桜前に使い最後を揃えておけと旦那様に申し付けられたんですが、どこにあるのかわからないものがございまして。
それなら一緒に見ましょう。デイジさん、私は後で合流するわ。シジマ桜のところに先に皆さんで行かれてて。
あの方が英二さんのお母様？失礼ですが、もしかして義理の？
なんでわかった？
ですね。
Alright, well, we're going into our cognitive space. Okay, proof that we know because okay, so that's one thing. The spare kimono. That would be a valid reason. She didn't know you had your own kimono because Yoko seemed happy that there was a spare kimono for Iji. If she was his mother, she would have known that he had a kimono. Exactly. That makes sense. There's a chance Yoko isn't Iji's birth mother. That makes absolute sense, actually. So we can complete it, but I'm going to do the other hypothesis too, which is does he come up with the crime tricks too? Which doesn't really make sense, but we're still gonna put that down just to see what hypothesis it makes. There seems to be some distance between you two. Okay, let's study this hypothesis. There was some distance between Yoko and Iji, as shown by the way she spoke to him. There's a chance Yoko isn't. I think the kimono, that also makes perfect sense too, though. So. So, which hypothesis should I go with? Which one do y'all think makes the most sense? There seemed to be some distance between them, or she didn't know he had his own kimono. What do y'all think? Kimono? Jaden, what you think? Like I said, that is Japanese culture, so I do think kimono makes the most sense. But the one thing I sometimes about this game is that you will create a hypothesis that don't really make sense, but the game will spin it so that it does make sense. Like the reason being, there seems to be some distance between you two, which ultimately makes sense. But like kimono, okay, let's go with kimono.
陽子さんは英二さんの着物があることを知らなかったようでした。お母さんだったら知ってるはずですし、そもそも若すぎます。
よく観察してるな。
Okay, you guys, very observant.
何か言おうとしてやめましたよね。何よりこの着物はお母さんがくれたものだから、そう言おうとしたんじゃないですか。
5歳さんなんだよ。陽子さんは俺が家を出た後に親父と結婚したんだ。
へえ、感じのいい方ですね。
ああ、まあな。
陽子さん、白骨死体が見つかった時家にいらしたんですよね。
She was in the house when the skeleton was found buried under
あくま
the.
でも取材だって手にしておいてくれよ。いろいろ調べてるってバレたら親父に何て言われるか。
そんなに怖いんですか。
まあ会えばわかるさ。
え
さあ桜を見に行こう。
So we're here to uncover the mystery behind who killed the person whose remains were found under this cherry
これ
tree.
がシジマ桜。
100年ぶりか。まさか本当に咲くとはな。
この桜の下から白骨死
How
体
does it look for you guys?
ああ、一体誰が殺して埋めたのか。
殺された。
例の白骨死体、胸のあたりに刃物で傷つけられたような跡があったの。
そんな。でもそれなら警察が調べてくれるんじゃないですか。
親父が警察に突っかかってるんだよ。あの白骨死体の身元が分かるまでは決して公にしてくれるなって警察に言ったんだけど、どうやらマスコミに情報が漏れたらしくてね。もっともそれがなくてもどうやら100年
The
ほど前
remains are
の
nearly
死体らしい
100 years
警
old.
察も
God
捜査をす
damn.
る理由がない。
So that's like what, 2
だから俺が
generations, I would say.
この謎を解き明かしたい。
英二さんが知りたいのは
It looks good. It seems like he wants to know who murdered died the I mean, but that don't make sense.
100年前の殺人犯ですよね。
死体の身元も殺した犯人もどっちもだよ。
Oh, he wants to know
100
both.
年前の白骨死体の真相を今更知ったところでどうするんですか。
俺には大きな意味があるんだ。あの白骨死体はシジマの家に伝わる不老の実に関係しているんじゃないかと俺は踏んでいる。
不老の実。前も言ってま
The
したけど
fruit of youth.
何ですかそれ。
正しくは時軸の角の子の実。古事記にも出てくる不老不死のありがたい果物で、俺は亡くなった
Anyone who
母さん
consumes the fruit will stop aging. Also, one thing I wanted to point out, Jaden, I know you're not too good with English, or you're still in the process of learning. So if you have any questions about what's being said in English, just let me know. Me or whoever else is in the stream will do our best to help you out. So you don't not know what's going on.
代々シジマの家にはその不老の実が伝わっている。俺は見たこともないし、親父も教えてくれない。でもあの家のどこかにあるなら、俺が見つけ出してそれを未来の医療に役立てたい。
英二さん。
Oh, so he's using this for medical purposes.
いやいや、人の老化は科学で解決できる見込みがあるんだ。人間の染色体の末端にはテロメアという細胞分裂の回数を決めるチケットのようなものがある。このチケットを消費することが老化だと思ってくれたらいい。でも自然界にはそのチケットがいつまでもなくならない存在がある。
なくならない？
例えばがん細胞とかな。奴らが無限に増殖を繰り返すのは
Cancer cells are able to multiply infinitely.
いわば不老なんだ。だから人を不老にする成分を含んだ果実があったとしても決しておかしくはない。
人を不老にする果
A
実。
fruit that makes people ageless.
なんだっけ。
I think it's called Tokijiku.
時軸の。
時軸でいいよ。
その時軸と白骨死体にどんな関係があるんですか？
時軸をめぐって今から100年前に殺人事件が起きたという話を入手したんだ。あの白骨死体は年代的にそれに絡んでいるかもしれない。
殺人事件。
俺もあんまり詳しくはないんだけど、志島家では昔から未解決事件に巻き込まれたり事故死したりする人が多くてね。頼む遥さん。俺は時軸のありかと志島家にまつわる事件、あの白骨死体の真相を解き明かしたい。一緒に手伝ってくれないか？
She say no.
喜んで手伝わせていただきます。でもどこから取り掛かればいいのか。
それなら私が資料預かってるわ。資料？しかもそれは
家を出たお前が一番乗りとはな。
エイジ兄さん久しぶり。
Okay, so there is the eldest and youngest child. Kuzunaga, Shijima, Mitsunori, Shijima.
探偵西森誠シリーズの。
ご存知ですか？
はい。ほら、和永兄さん、探偵西森誠シリーズだよ。論理の道がつながりましたってかっこいい決め台詞の。
知らないな。
Never heard of it.
こちら作家の加賀美遥さんと担当編集の山瀬あかりさん、兄の和永と弟の光則です。
どうも。お二人は何をされにこちらへ？
取材で来てるんだよ。
桜の下の白骨死体、ミステリー作家にはたまらないでしょ
う。What a jerk. This guy must have zero friends. I don't need to play nights with him.
ものすごく感じの悪い人だ。
とても興味がありますとお答えすれば満足ですか？
ミステリー作家なら当ててみてくださいよ。あれが誰の白骨死体なのか。論理の道はつながりましたって。
わかりました。調べてみます。
Oh, here comes the father. It looks like the head of the Shijimas.
お邪魔しています。
エイジ、久しぶりだな。
お変わりないようで。
お前に着物は似合わんな。
仕事柄着ることがなくて助かりますよ。
白衣姿も似合ってなかったがね。家を飛び出してお前は一体何の研究やってるんだ？
関係ないでしょ。
まあいい。いらっしゃい。
So it seemed like he isn't too fond of his son's career, maybe?
あなたがベストセラー作家ですか
？Let's actually be shocked. You've heard of me? Like, what? How you know me?
私のことをご存知なんですか？
本を読んだことはありませんが、志島の桜参りに興味があるとか。桜参りは代々伝わっている100年に一度の大事な
Held once every 100 years.
次第も構わないが、邪魔だけはしないでほしい。本来は部外者立ち入り禁止なのです。
ありがとうございます。ご迷惑はおかけしたいとお約束いたします。
実のところ、あの白骨死体のせいで
So he knows I'm a writer, but he doesn't know I'm a murder mystery writer.
あの人は？
ああ、庭師の草刈さん。昔からシジマ桜の手入れに来てくれてる。
見事だ。草刈さんのおかげです。私は何も。では始めよう。
Let us begin. Okay, so the cherry blossom ceremony begins right here. Everybody bow your heads. So that was the, what, prologue? All right, let's get right into it. I wish I spoke Japanese. Same, honestly. Something he said makes me think that. Okay, so we're about to come up with a hypothesis. What was the question? I didn't really pay attention. Let's see. Hopefully the question pops up. Has he heard of me? I think we pointed it out in yeah, I just said this. He doesn't know she's a mystery writer. Ryui thought of Haruka as a best-selling writer, but he doesn't seem to know that she's a mystery writer. We're gonna do the second hypothesis. He read the interview. The head of the Shijimas told EG he didn't look good in a lab coat. Where would he have seen EG wearing a lab coat? He must have read the interview in that magazine. That's how he also knew about the writer that EG's helping. I mean, that makes sense. But I don't think that interview has anything to do with us, does it? Alright. Like I said, Chad, they try to make the dumb option sound reasonable. So I'm gonna choose this one.
良英さん、私のことをベストセラー作家と言っていました。物書きだとは知っていても、ミステリー小説家とは知らない感じだったので。
うん。良英さんにはそこは濁して伝えた。え？だって他の屋敷の人ならともかく、良英さんにミステリーみたいな娯楽小説書いてるって言ったら取材させてもらえないでしょ。
大丈夫かなあ。 ところで皆さんはどちらに？
ああ、仏壇にお線香をあげるって言ってたけど。
どうしたんですか？
ああ、大したものじゃないんだけどストラップ落としちゃって。さっきの桜のところかな。後で見に行ってみるわ。それではるか、今のところの感想は？
桜参りにこのお屋敷、見つかった白骨死体、それに時軸、どれも謎めいてますね。あ、そういえばさっきあかりさんが言ってた資料って？
ああ、そうだ。これが取っかかりよ。英二さんが発見してきたの。
新青年、江戸川乱歩がデビューした雑誌ですね。
さすがね。今から100年近く前に発売されたこの雑誌にある小説が載った。
It's funny how everything is 100 years ago.
シジマヨシノ。
シジマってまさか
Shijima?
英二さんのご先祖？
Oh, that's his
連作ものだ
ancestor.
ったのになぜか続きが発表されることがなかった。この話に出てくるのよ、時軸が。さっき英二さんが言っていた100年前の殺人事件っていうのはこれのこと。
でも小説ですよね。
そういうことにはなってるけどね。ここに書かれている話が本当に起こった事件だったの。
つまり実話ってこと？
これを読めば大正時代の時軸がどういう
If you read this, you'll learn about what happened to the.
このまま読んでもいいですか？
うん。でも一つだけ問題
One
が。
problem.
問題？
ところどころ虫食いだったり亡くなっていたり、完璧じゃないのよこの話。
確かにこれを読むのは骨が折れそうですね。
It is 100 years old.
でもあなただったら解けるかも。
え？
登場人物を身近な人に当てはめてみたら？例えばこの主人公の女の子、作家志望なの。これってはるかにぴったりじゃない？
じゃあこの相手役の女水、この人は？
頭が良くて孤高な感じの男性。誰が思い浮かぶ？
Yeah. E.G.
まあ英二さんなのかな。
大事なのはあなたが想像しやすいかどうか。そこを優先してみて。
わかりました。
Okay, so we're going to be. So what it seems like we're going to be simultaneously reading this book while trying to figure out
なるほど。
the remains and shit. So it's going to be. We first met in 1922 in the spring. So it's going to be back and forth between the past and the present. So right now it looks like we're going back to the past. Oh yeah.
先の世界戦争がもたらした好景気が終わるや、流行り病がまたこの国を襲い、たくさんの人々が命を落としました。
What means solved? Solved means to figure something out. Okay, thanks.
でもだからこそ私たちは生きる喜びを、生きる欲望をなお一層求めるのでありましょう。デモクラシー、人が生きるための自由と平等と権利。今を生きる命の花は死者のむくろの上に咲いているのです。
Chapter 1: The Wandering Mummy.
東京市内某所
Or The Wandering.
銀作という方のお屋敷である個人売買会が行わ
A
れ
private auction was about to start.
そこで不老の果実時軸が売りに出されるという噂を聞きつけた私
So
は
the fruit of youth will be up for sale when it's
売
private
買会
auction.
に参加する方法を探っていました。その果実を手に入れるために
So we're trying to find a fruit. Okay.
今日はよろしくお願いね、銀作さん。こ
ちらこそだよ、節さん。あ、さあどうぞどうぞ。節さんも。
Mm. A secret affair?
すみません。
それ返してもらえるかな。
すみません。豚の血ですよね、それ。何に使うんですか？そんな大事そうな小瓶に入れて。
That's just
私の家
pig's
でも
blood?
飼ってたんです。可愛がっていた豚も。
Oh, so niggas is people are lying already. Like he got pig's blood and selling it off as something else.
まあ、
これは大事なものでね。
Is this person going to the private auction? Obviously.
だったら一緒に参加させてもらえないかしら。何と偽って売りに出すんですか、それ。万病の薬？それとも竜の血？
君は誰だ？
志島吉野と申します。個人売買会に参加されるんですよね。私も参加したいんです。でも参加者はそれぞれ不老不死に関わる品物を用意しなければならないと聞いて。あの人は違うのに。
あの人？
中に入っていった女の人、多分売買会の主人と特別な関係なんだと思います。そういう人は中に入れるんですよ。
どうしてそう思うんだ？
一緒に来た男性にバレないように二人は触れ合っていました。慣れた感じで。
Yeah.
あ、待って。いいんですか？ただの豚の血だって言いふらしますよ。
私に何をしてほしい？
お供のものでも何でもいい。一緒に入れてもらえませんか？お願いします。
君の推理は間違っている。彼女はれっきとした参加者だ。
あ、ちょっと。
Oh shit, fuck this. Fuck him.
来ないのか？
いいんですか？
君の観察眼は面白い。
You've got a keen eye.
役に立ちそうだ。
Might come in handy.
ありがとうございます。
ああ、いらっしゃい。はじめまして、草加です。個人売買会の件、節さんから伺いまして。
Setsu.
知り合いだったんだ。ずるい。
聞いてるよ。女水さんだね。節さん先ほどお見えになりましたよ。
Setsu is already inside.
私の友のものです。お気になさらず。
どうですか。さあさあ、どうぞ中へ。会が始まるまでお茶でも飲んでゆっくりしてくれたまえ。どうかされましたか？
いえ。
Let's be honest.
そこの窓に変なものが。思わぬ形で売買会への潜入に成功した私は、
So we're into the auction now. Now we're trying to find the fruit of youth.
よし。これひょっとしてエイジさんとロマンス始まっちゃいません？
エイジさんじゃなくて女水さんね。あくまでも姿形だけってことで割り切ってね。
わかりました。戻ります。
皆さん、今日はようこそ。当館の主後藤です。個人売買会はこの後
Auction will begin at noon, about an hour from now.
いただきたいと思います。それまではどうぞ。
Please make yourselves at home. Okay.
皆様どうも。骨董屋を営んでおります琴宮絹と申します。
And I
す
deal
で
in
に後藤
antiques.
様からお聞きかと思いますが、今回の出し物はいずれも不老長寿に関する品。
Has some relations to
皆さん
eternal
に持ち寄った
youth.
品物を並べて気に入ったものを競り落とすという思考です。自分の品を高く売り、他人の品を安く競り落とす腕の見せ所。せいぜい奮闘願います。
いやいや、不老長寿なんてものは大抵眉唾なんだろうがね、私はそのローマンスに惹かれてるわけですよ。
皆さんどのようなお品をお持ちに？気になるわ。
節さんは怪奇小説をお集めになってらっしゃるとか。
だから人一倍好奇心が旺盛なの。あなたは何を？
Pig's blood. But he about to lie and call it dragon's
竜
blood.
の血です。飲めば不老になるという伝説は洋の東西を問わずあまたあり、多くの権力者がこれを求めてきました。
竜の血、本物だとしたら貴重なものだ。
本当は豚の血なんだけど。
Character.
自分のこれはある地方の八幡宮に収められていたものです。
Masanori
伝
Minami.
説ではかの平将門公の刀ども。
正門公の。
正門公は首を落とされてもその首が腐らなかったと言います。その正門公の刀ともなれば、これも不老にまつわる品の一つと言える。
Are y'all okay with keeping up with the subtitles? Because I feel like they're going a little bit fast. I don't like. I can read it, but it feels like I can barely like get to the end. So, what do you guys think? Did y'all still want it in Japanese, or did you want it to switch it to English? Because I just feel like it's going a little bit fast.
ちょっと持たせて。
危ないですよ。
今日は誰の血を吸いたがっているのかしら。
節さん。
私が持ってきたのはね、皆さん時軸の格の好みの伝承はご存知？
田島守が常世の国で見つけたというあれですか？
よく知ってるわね。
仕事ですから。
正則さんは医学者で陸軍科学研究所のお仕事もなさってるとか。
兵士の身体強化、ひいては不老長寿についての調査と研究をしております。
ある地方にはね、その不老の果実を代々守り続けている家があるんですって。
それを
Sometimes it's fancy, sometimes it's okay. We can switch to English if you want. I'm cool with that. I think for the stream purposes, I'm probably I can't switch the language. That sucks. It's okay.
ところがその家は没落し、数あった時軸は全て失われてしまった。だけどね、私は偶然。
But I'll switch it next stream. I feel like it'll be just better for it to be in English.
それはまさに私が手に入れようと、いえ、取り戻そうとしていた時軸の実でした。
ひょっとしたらひょっとするんじゃないかと思ったわけ。
皆さん売り込みがお上手なことで。さて、貴重な品々はずっと置きっぱなしにしておくわけにもいかない。鍵のかかる部屋に一旦しまいに行くとしましょう。さあ、どうぞこちらへ。
That so they're gonna lock it up. I wonder if I can quit, maybe.
そちらのね、地下となりますんでね。
ちょっと待った。君の目的は時軸。そうだね。
なぜそう思うんですか？
本当のことを話す気がないなら帰らせる。
上水さん。
ああ、すみません。 友の者が迷ってしまって。
さあどうぞどうぞこちらへ。
後でしっかりと話してもらうぞ。
ねえ、こんなところに置いておいて大丈夫？
この扉は外から鍵がかけられる。そしてこれは私が厳重に預かっておくので安心してくれたまえ。
これは何ですか？
ああ、触らないで。私の出品物だよ。
随分と大きな、
見せてあげようか。た
Okay.
だしほんの少しだけ。うかつに扱うと呪われてしまうからね。ミイラだ。ミイラを食べると長生きするって話、君らも聞いたことあるだろう。だがね、これはただのミイラじゃない。生ける屍と呼ばれている。人の血を求めて夜中にさまよっているのを見た者もいるらしい。まあこんな姿になって生きているのが幸せかどうかは別だがね。
さあ戻りましょう。売買会が始まる正午までまだ時間があります。談話室でお菓子でもいかが？
Who would want to buy a mummy? Okay, so he put the key in his robe. So
どうする？話すか帰るか。
私は時軸を取り戻したいんです。あれはもともと私の家にあったものだから。
君の家に？
私の家は少し複雑な事情があるんです。これを持って家を出ろと父から時軸を託されたんです。でもどこに行っていいか分からず、そのうち熱が出てお寺の境内で眠ってしまったんです。そして目覚めたら
時軸はなくなっていた。
はい、あちこち探したんですけど見つかりませんでした。その時ある骨董屋がこの個人売買会のことを教えてくれたんです。もしかしたらって。でも参加するために必要な品物なんて私には用意できるわけもなく。あれは私にとって大切なものなんです。何としても取り戻さないと。
どうやら君と私の目的は同じのようだ。
え？
私も時軸を盗みに来た。売買会に参加するつもりも実はない。ここは一つ私と手を組まないか。協力して時軸を手に入れよ
can I really trust him? We'll work together for now.
確かに協力してくれると助かるけど、でも時軸をあなたに渡すわけに
う。
は。
それはまた後で話し合えばいい。見たところ君はまだ体調も万全じゃなさそうだ。私を敵に回すならそれでも構わないが、その時はすぐにでも皆に真実を話すぞ。
でも
What they doing?
そんなことは許せん。 鍵は渡さん。
大丈夫よ、うまくやるわ。ネズミが荒らしたように見せかけて、あいつらの出品物にちょいと傷をつけてやるだけ。そうすれば売買会で私たちの品に高値がつく。他のものも安く手に入るわ。
もうダメだと言っているだろう。わからないのか説。
Why did he leave the key on the table?
下劣で醜いか。
Oh!
銀作さん、分かって。私はこの会の噂を流して不老にまつわる品を集めた。それはあなたに少しでも長生きしてほしいからなのよ。鍵貸してくれるわよね。
Is he really gonna give her the key, bruh? And he gave her the key to tamper with everybody's items.
内緒で鍵を渡したことを誰にも知られるんじゃないよ。必ず返すんだよ。どうした？
Bruh, why am I fainting? What's going on?
大丈夫です。時軸を必ず。
This light fan is not helping.
ごめんなさい。どれくらい気を失ってました？
20分かそこらあたりか。
20分。もうすぐ正午、売買会が始まってしまう。
それより体調はどうだ？
大丈夫です。時軸を手に入れないと。
どうする？私と手を組んだ方が得策だと思う
な。I agree. We should just work together.
わかりました。ただし、時軸は譲りませんけど。
いいね。勝ち気なのは嫌いじゃない。
So Setsu is going to tamper with our items.
セツさんは戻ってきていない。まだ保管室にいるんだろう。
保管室にはセツさんが一人。今なら取り返せます。
よし、行くぞ。歩けるか？
はい。
The fuck she go down? Fuck she go down for? I don't know. That bitch fainted. Like, how you faint, bro? From what?
鍵がかかっている。
The door's locked. So she never went to the...
すみません。
Did we just miss her?
失ったばっかりに。
誰だそこにいるのは。あなたたちでしたか。みんなお探しですよ。ここで何をなさってたんですか？
いや、その。
何をなさってたんです？
正直に白状しましょう。私たちセツさんが銀作さんからこの部屋の鍵を借りるのを見ていたんですよ。彼女が皆の出品物に何か悪さをするんじゃないかと思い見に来ましたね。
セツさんが鍵を？本当ですか
？Positive.
だけど彼女はもうここにはいないようだ。皆の元へ戻ったんでしょ
う。いや、それがどこにもいないんですよ。
いない？銀作さんの部屋にも？
ええ。間もなく売買会が始まるというのに、本当にこの中にもいらっしゃらないんですか？
鍵がかかっています。
セツさん、セツさん、いらっしゃらないんですか？セツさん。
What？
これはまさか血でしょうか？
誰かが廊
下の奥にいる？
It looked like it's going away from the storeroom, so not to the storeroom. Looks like it's going away. Honestly, that's probably his pig's blood. Because nobody bleeds out like that. Okay, it's noon. I thought they said that that shit only comes out at night, not during the day. It's noon right now.
どうしました？
ミイラがいたんですよ。銀作さんの仮面をつけたミイラ。
手に血まみれの刀を持った。
まさか何かの見間違いじゃないんですか？
いえ、この目で確かに見たんです。保管室の。
Okay, so we immediately met up with
それ
her.
が廊下にずっと続いてて、その先に。
絹さん、出品物を保管室にしまってから今までずっとあなたはこちらに？
いえ、館の中を歩いたり川へ行ったりプラプラと。銀作さんも正則さんもそれぞれお好きにしてらっしゃいましたよね。
皆さんずっと別々にいたということか。
説はどこ行っちまったんだ。あ、
銀作さん、今までどちらに？
ああ、節さんがいないんでずっと探してるんですよ。
Has he really now?
ミイラに殺されたのかも。触ってはいけないものに触ってしまって罰が当たって、だから呪い殺されたのかも。
銀作さん、保管室の鍵節さんに渡しましたよね。
何のことかな？
見たんですよ。あなたが彼女に鍵を。
Yeah, we saw you, bro. Don't lie.
密かに皆の出品物を傷つけ価値を貶めるという算段だったんですよね。
私は反対したんだ。
No, you didn't.
合鍵はあるんですか？
ない。あれ一本だけだ。
さっき保管室には鍵がかかっていた。私たちは保管室の外でミイラを見た。とすると、
そうか。あのミイラ、節さんから鍵を奪ったんだ。そして保管室の鍵をかけた。
No.
さっきからミイラがどうしたって？
銀作さんのあれ。
No.
本当に生ける屍かもしれないんですよ。
No, it's just Setsu. That's who it is.
さっきのミイラですが。
それも気になるが。
Because even the guy who's put it up for auction is laughing at this motherfucker, saying that it's alive. So it's obviously not alive. So.
正則君、君が言ってくれたまえ。
自分ですか？
陸軍にいるんだろ？頼りになりそうな男は君ぐらいしかいないじゃないか。
Bro, it was holding his sword.
頼むよ。
So.
わかりました。
Bro, like you didn't peep that. It was, I mean, I would have been scared too at first, but you know, so I probably would have ran too. So what are you guys thinking so far?
どうだった？
館の中をくまなく調べてきたんですが。
保管室は
見てきましたけど、中までは鍵がかかってたので。
The door's still locked. Since We can't check out the storeroom because it was locked. So let's go check out the storeroom. Don't make sense. So let's choose the mummy one.
もう一度ミイラがいた地下に降りてみませんか？みんなで。
そうだな。保管室の中も調べて。
Interesting.
鍵を壊せるものを持っていこう。
どうも嫌な予感がする。
Oh, Setsu has been killed.
なんてこと。
The dragon's blood. Yep, the dragon's blood, the sword. Good.
ミイラ。
ミイラ。ただのミイラですよね。でもさっき見たのは一体。
I think Setsu was.
とにかく警察に。
待て。
Okay.
調べられたらまずいんじゃないか。あらぬ疑いをかけられかねない。
逃げるんですか？
今逃げたら犯人だと思われる。
じゃあどうすれば。
どの道警察は呼ぶことになるだろ
う。でもそしたら私たち。
だから私たちが見つけるんだ。
Yeah, we gotta figure it out right now before the police get here.
犯人と犯罪の確たる証拠を。
確たる証拠。
今日何があったのか、どこで誰が何をしていたのか、些細なことも思い出すんだ。手がかりはきっとある。犯人が分かれば時軸のありかも分かるはずだ。
Oh, well, we got somebody murdered. Who do y'all think did it? We about to enter the cognitive space and we're going to form our hypothesis and we're going to go off from there. Honestly, I have no clue. I just know we met up with the Kinu girl immediately after that happened. So... The victim is said to collect a strange tales. It's her throat slit. The bloodstained sword.
そのミイラを私たちは事件の前後に目撃している。ミイラの手には刀の他に保管室の鍵も握られていた。
The mummy did it. Okay. Good guess, good guess. Like how they be on the Steve Harvey Family Feud. Jizzy, who you think did it? So who was that mummy? Also, if y'all realize the symbols here matches up the symbols here as well. So it has to be a person who was the mummy. So I mean, I don't think it was him. Okay, so let's start off with the people. Okay, so why is this controller feeling all weird? Okay, so who was the mummy? Okay, so it's not... Okay. Okay, so it's not letting me match anything up. That makes sense. A living corpse. Let's see. The mummy was alive. I think the guy who went to check for the mummy did, because he had time to set it up. Okay, makes sense. Okay, so according to Ginzaku, the mummy is still alive. What we saw in the basement was a real living mummy. It must have wandered around after crawling out of the crate. But paying attention to detail, Ginzaku also said that that mummy only comes out at night. This is in the middle of the afternoon. So I'm ruling out, me personally, my personal hypothesis. Fuck what the game is trying to tell us. My personal hypothesis is that the mummy is dead and this is a fluke. The man in green. Okay. So we have multiple more hypotheses that we can connect. Uh, okay. Hmm. Someone was disguised as the mummy. Yes, this is what I think. Somebody was disguised as the mummy. Someone staged the mummy to be like that, but I'm not sure who yet. So the mummy wore a mask and was covered in bandages. Its face and body are covered, so it's an easy disguise. The moving mummy we saw must have been someone in disguise. Yes, that's the one I think. It had to be somebody. Like I said, the owner of the mummy, Gensaku, laughed when they at the possibility that it was real. So we're gonna continue on with the we're gonna continue on with the all different hypotheses. So we're gonna start out at the top. Where was Setsu killed? She was killed in the storeroom. So let's look for that. Uh what am I looking for? Not the relationship is special. Where is it? Uh, that's everything people brought. Okay, no. No. The key. No. Blood splatter along the corridor. Setsu was killed in the basement corridor. Doesn't seem likely with the little splatters of blood. Blood was splattered along the basement corridor. The killer must have slain Setsu in the corridor and fled. That's not where we found her though, so this is not true. Blood was dripping from the murder weapon. This is not true. Setsu was killed inside of the thing. That's where most of her blood was. The thing out here was probably dragon's blood. But the thing that killed Setsu was killed inside of the storeroom. We know that for a fact. That's where most of her blood was found. Wherever you see the most blood is where that person was killed. Okay, where Setsu was killed in the storeroom. Yup, I agree. Setsu was killed in the storeroom. Let's do this hypothesis. There was a pool of blood in the storeroom. If Setsu was killed elsewhere, blood would be there instead. That Setsu must have been killed in the storeroom. That I agree with. She was slit from the throat and her blood is near her throat. So she had to be had killed in the storeroom. Okay, so I'm gonna go with this hypothesis is that Setsu was killed in the storeroom. And we got more popping up? Alright. Genzu had the key. Is he the killer? Okay. No, he gave her the key in secret. Okay, the wooden crate, no. They had a secret relationship, right? Okay, no, that doesn't go there. Let me look at the symbol. Okay, I see it a little bit. It must be two symbols. Not that one. She did slap him. The mummy seen in the corridor. It must be one that has two. The mummy was holding the key. Yeah. So Genzu wouldn't have given the mummy the key. Yeah, we know Setsu had it. Genzaku secretly gave Setsu the key and told her to return it. But the mummy in the corridor was holding the storeroom key. This would place suspicion squarely on Genzaku. I mean, I disagree. He did give her the key. If Genzaku was the killer, he would have taken the key. Exactly. So he doesn't have, that makes sense. Genzaku left the key on purpose. Okay, let's explore this hypothesis. Genzaku gave Setsu the key to the storeroom in secret. After that, the mummy was seen with the key. Yo, these animations are blowing my shit, low-key. If Genzaku explained that the key ended up the killer, he could divert suspicion, which is why he left it at the scene. You see what I say, chat? How they try to make certain things make sense? Okay, what happened in the storage room? Okay. So Setsu received the key from Genzaku. Setsu tampered with the items in the storage room. Which she did, which we know what she was gonna do. She got the key from Genzaku. And just to be a reminder, chat, I know this can kind of be confusing, but we're exploring all possible explanations. That's what's going on here. We can have our own formed line of what we think happened, but what we're doing right now is we're going through all forms of what could have happened, whether it makes sense or whether it doesn't. Me letting you guys know we're going to be going through every single hypothesis that we can so that we all could come up with a well drawn out conclusion with the information that we have, regardless if it makes sense or not. This is for us to fully comprehend what's going on. So it may take a little bit of time and a little bit of planning, but at the end, we will have a fuller picture of what the story is trying to say. She entered the room and ransacked some of it on purpose, which is true. I wouldn't be shocked if she did that. That's when she got attacked by the killer. Makes sense. Alright, it's like mad shit popping up. Whew. Okay, so I'm looking for a triangle with a triangle in the middle. Was it this one? No, and triangles at its pointed edges. The killer was trying to hide evidence. Let's see. The killer was trying to hide evidence. Let's explore this. When we entered the storeroom, it was already a mess. After killing Setsu, the killer left evidence in the storeroom. They must have ransacked the room to hide that evidence. The killer and Setsu got into a scuffle. We've entered the storeroom. It was already a mess. When the killer attacked Setsu, she must have resisted. Perhaps they had a scuffle in the storeroom. Makes sense. Okay, what are these ones? What was Setsu planning? Why? Okay, so we're not going to do these two because we know what she was planning. She was planning to sabotage, and Ginzaku gave her the key because he likes her, obviously. So, what was the purpose of the mummy now? So now we're going to dive into this one. What was the purpose of this mummy? So let's see. I'm looking for... Okay. The mummy wanted to make others immortal. An old legend says that eating mummy flesh grants long life. Perhaps the mummy wanted immortal companions and was wandering around trying to make someone eat its flesh. Like, y'all see how dumb that sounds? Okay. Maybe it was looking for blood. The mummy was searching for blood. Ginzaku said the mummy wanders the night searching for blood. Mind you, it is the afternoon. I want to point that out. Just as she said, the mummy must have caught the scent of blood and was prowling the corridor in search of it. Yeah, that sounded mad dumb. Talking about he wanted immortal companions. Like, what, bruh? Okay, what's the last one? Okay, so it has like... The mummy wanted the fruit of youth. Setsu said a certain family watches over the fruit of youth. If the mummy was a member of that family, it might have killed... Makes sense. Okay, so now What was used for the disguise? Okay. The fruit of youth wasn't used in this disguise. Yep. It was actually stolen. So, mummy disguise didn't require. Yep. But it was missing. Missing. Yep. Disappeared because it was stolen. Maybe maybe he was. I don't know. The mummy's bandages were not needed. The mummy's bandages were not needed. The wooden crate the mummy was in was filled with rags. Someone used those rags to create a mummy disguise. They didn't need to undo the bandages from the actual mummy. The blood stain was to instill fear. The bloodstained sword. The red liquid on the sword must have been the dragon's blood. I agree with this hypothesis. The person disguised as the mummy used it as a diversion. They wanted to think the mummy had just killed someone. Yeah, obviously. Okay, so why was someone done a mummy disguise? Okay, no. Someone wanted to shock everyone with the mummy. Yeah, that's what it wanted to do. They wanted to use the mummy as a diversion. When Gazaku revealed his mummy in the basement storeroom, everyone was shocked. Everybody was. Noticing that someone put on the disguise as a prank. I don't think they put it on as a prank, but they killed the bitch. I think Setsu put it on. Nah, I don't know. I'm not going to actually speculate until we have the full hypothesis. Okay. Let's see. So someone made the mummy look like that's exactly what happened. So someone made it look like the mummy was alive. If the mummy we saw in the basement was a disguise, there must have been a purpose to it. Someone wanted us to think the mummy was alive. Someone made the mummy look like the killer. If the mummy we saw in the basement was a disguise, there must have been a purpose to it. This also makes sense. But we do know for a fact that the mummy was a diversion. How many we got left? Was someone disguised as the mummy? Masanori was disguised as the mummy. Was that really Masanori with us when we saw? Oh well, he was with us. There's a chance he had a body double as an accomplice. The two switched places while looking for Setsu. It's possible that Masanori was the mummy. So I think Setsu was the mummy. She just got killed afterwards. That's what I think, chat. Okay, we're not clear yet. Why is it doing shit I don't want it to do? Okay, so give me 1 second, chat. The way they explained Masanori being a mummy was weird and made it seem unbelievable. Yeah, I agree. Genzaku was disguised as the mummy. I don't think so. He had everything to gain from Setsu going in there and doing what she did. After seeing the mummy, we hurried to the entrance hall. Genzaku was late and could have taken off the mummy disguise. Must have been the mummy. No, Genzaku had everything to gain from it. She was going to tamper our items and make their items seem more, viable. Kinu was disguised as the mummy. She immediately met us, though. After seeing the mummy, we hurried to the entrance hall. Kinu might have quickly taken off the mummy disguise and used a secret path to return directly to the lounge. I don't buy that. Perhaps Kinu was the mummy. I think Setsu was the mummy, chat. I think that was actually her. Okay, let's see. True, Kino did say she was wandering the mansion and didn't really explain what she was doing. No one at the entrance hall was the mummy. We hurried to the entrance hall. Everybody showed up immediately. Everyone appeared soon after. It's unrealistic for somebody to take off a full mummy disguise and immediately make it to the meeting hall or the entrance hall. So I don't think none of us were the disguise. Yeah, none of us at the entrance hall were the mummy. Meaning Genzaku, Kinu, me, my companion, and Masanori. That is also true. Okay, so let's fill out this one. What did the killer use in the murder? Bro, I'm so tired of talking about this mummy. I'm so tired of talking about it. And Jaden, if you mention this mummy one more time, I'm going to come to Germany and I'm going to steer you through the wall myself. The mummy is not alive, bro. If it's truly curses Mansanori feared, the killer could have made Setsu touch it, cursing her. Setsu was killed by this curse. I'm hearing a load of barnacles there. Okay, Setsu was suffocated in the wooden crate. I highly doubt that as well. But like I said, chat, we're exploring all hypotheses. The mummy was one of the auction items. The wooden crate was big enough for one person. The killer must have shot. Well, we know she died from a stab wound to a throat slit. So the killer made Setsu drink the dragon's blood. I highly doubt that. The killer must have made Setsu drink it. They wanted to test whether or not it was real. If they wanted her to test whether or not if it was real, the dragon's blood was used to make blood stains. Yeah, I definitely agree with that one. The dragon's blood was one of the auction items. The killer must have splattered it in the basement corridor. They wanted to make it look like blood stains. Exactly. Now I can get behind that. So I do think the sword was how she went out. Tetsu's were killed with the sword of Masakato. Tarano Masakato's sword was one of the auction items. Setsu had a cut wound on her neck. The killer must have used the sword to kill her. So I agree that the sword is the murder weapon. Oh my god, what? I should have just hit clear. Setsu was killed with the Tokijiku box. It was one of the auction items. The Tokijiku was used to kill her. The box was big enough to be used as a blunt weapon. The killer must have hit Setsu with the box and killed her. Alright, so I think we've gathered enough evidence to realize what happened here. So we're gonna do the all clear. We're clear.
さて、この辺りで推理を整理しておこう。この事件、君が最も気になったのはどこだ？
What did I find the most unusual? What I found the most intriguing, but on the box there wasn't no blood. Exactly. It's just a hypothesis. It's just like an educated guess, really. So just because the game says it doesn't mean it's necessarily true. So, but what I found most intriguing was the mummy. Which do you find the most unusual? The mystery that's intriguing me the most is who was disguised as the mummy. No one, from my hypothesis, no one at the entrance hall was the mummy. I see. We can't possibly accept that the mummy is still alive. The mummy we saw moving in the basement corridor must have been someone in disguise. Whatever their objective may be, the fact that someone used the mummy as a disguise is crucial to this case. So this is a excellent clue that they just gave us. We can't possibly accept that the mummy is still alive. That means Setsu was the mummy, chat. Great reasonings. Any other thoughts you'd like to get in order? Let's finish this up.
推理はまとまったか？
Yes, I have my thoughts in order.
これまでに導き出した仮説の中に答えは必ずある。
Who is the killer, chat? Place your bets right now. And Jaden, I swear to God, if I see you say the mummy. Who is the killer? Who murdered Setsu? We'll find out. Place your bets, chat. Who was it?
皆さん。
ああ、もちろん売買会は中止だ。警察が来たらこの後事情を聞かれるだろうが、それが終わったら帰りなさい。
いえ、少しお話をさせてください。セツさんを殺害した犯人について。おそらくこの中に犯人が。
なんだって。
Who is the killer? Chat, I'm gonna pause it if y'all don't say who y'all think the killer is.
まずちょっと待って。素人が探偵気取り？いい加減な憶測で犯人呼ばわりされたら迷惑です。
Who had time to be alone with her? The killer is among us. I really don't know, to be honest with you. There'll be real consequences if you're wrong. Okay. So what I will do is I will confer with you guys. The guy who went down again. So, okay, that's actually an excellent theory. So Jaden think Masanori is the killer. So let's take a look at everybody's alibis. So we know that the killer or whoever died is the mummy, which is Setsu. Setsu is the mummy, or was the mummy. She was killed. We saw the mummy. We immediately met up at the entrance hall. It was me, my companion, Kinu, and then Masanori, and what's his name? Genzaku. We all met at the meeting hall. One person was missing, which was Setsu. Secondly, after we saw the mummy was still alive. But one person, which was Masanori, wandered away from the group to go look for this woman and said he claimed he couldn't find her. We all stayed put. So from what I'm trying to say is Jaden is right. Masanori killed Setsu because he found out through us that she was trying to sabotage everybody's, stuff. But that happened before. I don't know. The only person who could have do it was Masanori because he had the opportunity to do so. But if we're talking realism, we saw all of that before Masanori went down there. So that would rule him out. But the only other person would be Kinu because she was also wandering the mansion. Like, why are you wandering the mansion with no real explanation? So me personally, I think it's between Kinu and Masanori. I do agree with Jaden. I think it's Masanori, but it could be Kino as well. But we're going to get right into it.
それでも話してくだないだろう。聞こうじゃないか。
ありがとうございます。まず私たちが見たミイラについてです。
The mummy we saw.
個人売買会が始まる正午の少し前、私とこちらの女水さんとそれから正則さん、私たちは保管室へと行きました。そして
血まみれの刀を持ったミイラを目撃したんです。いえ、その時は気が動転してそう思ったのですが、今冷静になって思い返してみると、
I think it's more likely that.
あれはきっと
Okay, the mummy was alive. Okay, so our hypothesis is bringing forth in the game, and I have to choose it. The mummy was not alive. It was definitely somebody disguised as the mummy, right? Because the initial guess was Masanori, and Kinu didn't really explain that well. Both are reasonable. Right.
そうか。そりゃそうだ。
そうか。犯人はセツさんを殺害した後、ミイラに変装して我々の目の前に現れた。
だとしたらミイラを目撃した時に談話室になかった人が犯人ってことね。
あの時談話室にいたのはキヌさんお一人。お二人と自分はミイラの目撃者。
ということは
Which leaves one person, Genzaku.
おいおい、何よバカなことを。
だってあなただけよ。ミイラに変装して彼らの前に現れることができたのは。
犯人はこの人なんですか？
銀作さんは
Is not the killer.
銀作さんは犯人ではありません。ミイラに変装したのも銀作さんではありませんでした。
なぜそう言えるの？
Because they had a secret
ミイラに変装した
relationship.
人は彼以外にはいないのよ。
銀作さんが犯人でない理由。
Because his secret relationship with her. He loved her. Why would he kill her? Oh.
銀作さんが犯人でない理由。それはミイラが鍵を持っていたからです。セツさんの遺体を発見した後、廊下の奥でミイラが見つかりました。その手には鍵が握られていたんです。
どういうことです？
いいですか？銀作さんにとってセツさんに鍵を貸したということは誰にも知られたくない秘密でした。銀作さんが犯人ならミイラに鍵を持たせるわけがありません。必ず回収したはずです。でないと鍵の保管者である銀作さんが真っ先に疑われてしまいますから。
なるほど。確かにそうね。
勘弁してくれ。
ミイラは銀作さんではなかった。では誰だったのか。たった一人だけミイラに変装できた人がいるんです。それは
Setsu. So it wasn't Kinu because she was immediately at the entrance hall. It wasn't Masanori because he was with us when we saw the mummy. And it was none of us.
たった一人ミイラに変装できた人。その人物はここにはいません。
いないって意味がわからんのだが。
ここにはいないあの人。そう。
Mm-hmm.
殺されたセツさんです。
バカな。セツさんはミイラ騒ぎの前に殺されたんでしょ。
大事なのはそこです。セツさんは一体いつ殺されたのか。
She was killed after we saw the mummy. Because she wouldn't have been killed before because nobody had time to be the mummy. Nobody had time to take off the disguise. So that means she was killed after we saw it. Because we all literally met up at the entrance hall. So...
セツさんはミイラ騒ぎのあった正午より後に殺害されたんです。
Sonora looking real guilty.
さっき犯行時刻はミイラ騒ぎの
No, we didn't agree to that.
いえ、その時間は全ての人が自由に行動できたということが確認されただけですよ。セツさんも含めて。
じゃあミイラを目撃する前保管室の鍵がかかっていたのは
ミイラに変装したセツさんがかけたんです。
Yeah. Makes sense.
セツさんはミイラに変装して保管室の外で私たちが来るのを待っていたんです。
どうしてそんなことを？
セツさんが保管室を荒らしたのは皆の出品物の価値を下げ、相対的に自分の出品物の価値を上げようとしたのでしょう。ミイラに変装して姿を現したのは呪いの信憑性を高め、落札価格を釣り上げるためだったのでしょう。曰く付きの品ほど人は惹かれるものです。
銀作さんのミイラ、正則さんの刀、女水さんの竜の血、皆さんの出品物でセツさんは生ける屍を演じた。
そしてミイラの変装を解いて何食わぬ顔で私たちと合流するつもりだった。
でも殺されてしまった。
ミイラの正体はセツさん。セツさんは正午までは生きていましたから、犯行時刻は正午過ぎ。
お、
そう考えると犯人はおのずと一人に絞られます。そう、セツさんを殺害した犯人は
Who is the murderer? We have 3 suspects, 1 murderer. So we know Genzaku is not the murderer. So if the murder took place after we all met up at the entrance hall, the only one who went to go look for Setsu was none other than Masanori, because Kino was with us. So the murderer, chat, has to be none other than Masanori Manami.
セツさんを殺害した犯人は正則さん、あなたですよね。ミイラ騒ぎがあった後、私たちは全員この談話室に集合しました。売買会が始まる時間。しかしセツさんは戻ってこない。そこで正則さんはセツさんを探しに行きました。一人になれたのはあなただけ。談話室を出たあなたは保管室へ行き、セツさんを殺害した。そしてセツさんから鍵を奪い、保管室を閉め、持ち出したミイラを廊下の奥に放置した。全てを終え談話室に戻った。違いますか？
自分が保管室に行った時、扉は開いていました。中にはミイラの変装を解く彼女がいました。出品物は無残に荒らされて、これはどういうことだと詰め寄りました。でも彼女は何も答えず、いきなり自分に掴みかかってきて、もみ合いとなり、思わずあの刀でその後はあなたが言った通りです。セツさんが起こしたミイラ騒ぎを利用すれば自分に疑いの目が向かないと思い、不老長寿について研究をしているというのは嘘です。本当はある人に雇われて時軸を探していたんです。3日ほど前、セツさんからこの回の話を聞きましてね。ひょっとしたら時軸が出品されるかもしれないと期待して参加していたんです。競り落とすつもりでいましたが、もし落札できなくても 帰りの夜道を襲って奪えばいい、そう考えていました。
時軸だけがまだ見つかっていません。あなたがお持ちですよね。あれはもともと私のものなんです。それを誰かに奪われて。
取ったのはセツさんでしょう。銀作さん、あなたもご存知だったのでは？
That's crazy, because the first thing I said was
返していただけませんか？
Masanori, because he had the time to set all that up. See, I'm Sherlock with it, as you should be. I expect nothing less.
もうありませんよ。
That's sorry, you're going to sit right there till the police come.
表にいる使いの者に渡しました。
Yeah, sit your ass right down and wait for the police.
嘘です。じゃあなんでその時逃げなかったんですか？
Because it would have made him look
犯人だ
guilty.
と自白するようなことでしょう。だからあえてここに残ったんです。まあ裏目に出てしまいましたけど。
あなたを雇ったある人とは誰なんです？もう隠していても何の得もない。
赤椿だったかな。
The Scarlet
た
Camellia?
だ使いの者にそう聞いただけで会ったことは一度もない。本名かどうかも知りませんよ。
やがて警視庁から巡査が到着し、南正則は逮捕さ
Yeah,
れ
but
ました。
Drizzy, I'd expect nothing less.
私の家は代々時軸を榊という家から譲り受けてきました。そして100年ごとの桜参りで選ばれた者だけが食べていた。しかしその榊家が時軸を狙う何者かによって滅ぼされてしまったんです。私の家にもたった一つ残っていたのですが、その事件を受けて時軸の存在を公にしないように隠してきました。それを父が私に託したんです。
今すぐこれを持って屋敷を出るんだ。
え？
私の父は体が弱くて部屋にこもりがちで、でも私と顔を合わせるときはいつも優しかった。そんな父があの時ばかりは張り詰めた空気をまとっていて逆らえませんでした。父はよくいつまでも老いずにいるというのは人としてあるべき生き方ではないと話していました。おそらく父はシジマの家に背く覚悟で代々伝わる時軸を私に託した。だからその赤椿とやらから絶対に取り返さないと。
しかし何者かもまだわからない。危険じゃないか。
でもこのまま引き下がるわけにはいきません。
なかなか頑固だな。
父にも
This
言わ
is
れた
me
こと
to
があり
give
ます。
me my degree right now. Yo.
と言っても幼い頃に生き別れて、私は母の記憶がないんですけどね。私が頑固だと言われたのは小説家になりたいと言い張ったからなんです。
小説家？
はい。いつか私が書いた小説を誰かに読んでほしい、読者に会って感想を聞いてみたい、そんな憧れがあるんです。でもうちでは皆に反対されました。結婚して子供を産め、シジマ家は医学の家系なんだからなんて言われて。
時代は変わる。その頑固さがあれば道も開けるさ。
女水さんいい人ですね。でもあなたはどうして時軸を狙っていたんですか？普通の人なら知ってるものではないはず。
He has it?
いや、私のとは少し違う。あなたも時軸を？
私はある事情があってこれを守りながら赤椿を探している。君の言っていた榊家もその赤
They were
椿
destroyed by the Scarlet Camellia.
君のお父さんは正しい。こいつには関わるな。不老は死を呼ぶ。
Eternal youth invites death.
皮肉な話だがね。不老の私が言うんだから間違いない。
Who is that?
おじさま？女性さん？
わしろ！
それは叔父の志島永山と長浜十和子さんでした。
The whole night, wait.
あちこち探し回ったぞ。
Thank you so much, Jaden. I appreciate you.
私の前で吸わないでよ。
ああ、そうだったな。さあ、帰ろう。
嫌です。
お前のお父さんも心配してるぞ。
私ではなくて時軸を取り返しに来たんでしょ。
おい、やしろ！
Oh, she's fainting right here? Which I think I should do, chat. I think I'm just gonna fall out. It looks like she's about to fall out. Who's that?
女水さん。
Josui.
草加女水、そう名乗ったこの人物が一体何者なのかは分かりませんでした。でも家に帰ることもできない私はこの人を頼るしかなかったのです。
Okay, so we did really good. We got 100 on everything. So we're going to go ahead and save this here. Okay, so let's return. Let's see what happens. So story, load. Okay, it automatically auto-saved. Let me make sure it just starts up where I want it to start up at. Okay, yeah, it does. That's fine. Alright, chat. Well, that is going to be the end of our first stream with many more chapters to come. So yeah, what do you guys think of the game so far? You know, is it interesting? Is it something you didn't expect? Like, what do you guys think? And Jaden, I definitely appreciate you being in the stream, being as though it's so late where you are right now. So, what did you guys think? I feel like it's a pretty good story so far, and I like true crime stuff. Um, I'm glad you guys like it, and with that being said, I'll catch you guys on tomorrow's stream again. I know I didn't say it at the beginning, but I wanted to tell you guys Happy New Year, and I hope all of us, you know, we have. Hopefully, this New Year is filled with love, peace, and happiness with all of us, and hopefully we prosper and blossom into the people that we know that we can become. So with that being said, thank you guys once again, and I'll catch you guys on tomorrow's stream. Peace out.